This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
You know, a lot of you guys are going to watch this review and you're going to expect some type of fucking venomous rant from me. It's not happening. One, I don't have the voice. Two, I'm tired. Three, I want to get this review over with as quick as I can. Don't want to sit here and dwell on the fact that SmackDown Live is run by the biggest bunch of fucking retards in the industry. We all know that already. Point proven, Sunday night. You guys come here for a variety of reasons. You guys want to be entertained? Check. You guys want to laugh? Check. You guys want to hear common sense from a real wrestling fan? Check. You guys want somebody with passion and dedication, and you guys want somebody with the love of the product on your screen, not somebody who's just going to come on here and monetize a video for the sake of making money off the WWE product? Check. You guys want somebody who's not going to sugarcoat anything, who's going to pretty much give it to you straight to the point, not afraid to speak his mind? Check, check, check. Battleground 2017 did over 3,500 views. Thank you. I know that there's more people listening to me now than ever. And when I get across a message like that, I know people will listen, and I know the majority of the people will agree with me. That's why I do it. You know, a lot of people tell me, JD, the reason why you're not as big as you should be is because you are not really the corporate image, or you are too real. It's exactly how I want to be, man. It's exactly how I want to be. If I was fake, I wouldn't be able to smile every day, and I wouldn't be proud of the content that I put on this channel. I wouldn't be proud to sit behind this microphone, and I'm pretty sure, you know, that you guys listening to me, you're no dummies. I think you'd see right through me. I don't do anything that is corporate or friendly or, you know, politically correct. I like to be a rebel. I like to speak my mind. I don't like to dick ride. I don't like to fanboy. You know, a lot of these people nowadays that are trying to get into the business, and they're in and around the business, you know, even with things in real life, you know, people are always walking on eggshells with everything. No matter what it is. We can't talk about anything anymore without somebody fucking, you know, getting upset over something. It is what it is. You know, I wore my Machine Head shirt yesterday. Machine Head. The Blackening. One of the best modern day heavy metal albums in this generation. Rob Flynn is a fucking guitar genius. I wore that t-shirt yesterday, and on the back of the shirt it says, Machine fucking Head. That's it. The looks that I got when I went to the supermarket yesterday, they thought I was out of some fucking horror movie. They thought I was like fucking Medusa with 17 fucking heads. That I was going to turn people into stone while I was picking out fucking oranges. What's the fucking problem? Oh, it's too real for you? You never seen a curse word before? I'm sorry your son is being hidden away from the fucking real world. Your 10-year-old boy doesn't know the fucking meaning of the word fuck. Or he's never seen it before. You never used it around him? You don't think he's heard it from your mouth? Tired of people being friendly and politically correct. I'm tired of people on YouTube, especially in the wrestling community. You people make me sick to my stomach. Sick to my fucking stomach. I come on here as a fan. As someone who loves this fucking product. I wanted to make a video about how we can make Raw great again. I asked everybody. You know the people who didn't get back to me? They're the ones who ride the fucking dick of all these big corporations because they don't want to fuck up their image. They are not fans. I'm a fan. Nobody wants to work with me because I'm too fucking real. I tell you exactly how the product is, whether you like it or not. I don't make friends around here. I'm not in this to make friends. You like what I say? Fine. You don't? Go fuck yourself. But at the end of the day, I know 100% I'm right and you're wrong. I don't give a fuck about India. I don't give a shit the possible business WWE can do in India. I don't care. I don't care. I live in America. Why are you jeopardizing the prestige of the WWE title for someone who walked into a laboratory and in 1 week came out looking like fucking Nemesis from Resident Evil? Yeah, let's give him the WWE title. I don't care about India. I don't. India is the furthest thing from any wrestling fan's mind. Fuck India. Number one. Number two, I don't give a shit how much money WWE is making. I don't. They're gonna make their money regardless. Every fucking t-shirt, all the marketing that they do, the network subscriptions, all the shit for charity, they're gonna get their name and the marketing and the PR, they're all gonna fucking combine that, they're gonna make their money. They're making money in every which way. Make your money. I'm not saying you can't make your money, but don't jeopardize your fucking television show. SummerSlam is going to sell. You can put two fucking midgets in the ring and have them fight. People are gonna watch SummerSlam. Doesn't fucking matter. We all know Battleground was one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. It was awful. It was awful. If you enjoyed that pay-per-view, you are absolutely lying to your soul. You are. Nothing was good on that show. Everything about that show, outside of the first 25 minutes, was god-awful. God-awful. I don't want WWE to come back on the following Tuesday and put all their eggs in one basket because of a creative blunder that they know they were going to make before they even walked into Philadelphia. Somebody back there knew that the script. Here's the script. Somebody looked at that. Somebody seen that. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. They knew 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, however fucking many hours before the event, they knew that show was going to be a failure. And then when we hit the 11:30 hour on Sunday night, and Talking Smack was on, we're all sitting there collectively asking ourselves, what the fuck happened? What happened? What did I just watch? Why am I ill and sick to my stomach? So then comes Tuesday, tonight. And WWE, after 48 hours removed from Battleground, They see my review. They see Solomonster's review. They see Joe Cronin's review. They see all these reviews hit YouTube. They see the hashtag FireRoadDog. They see all this bullshit floating around on social media and how the universe, I'm not talking about the WWE universe, I'm talking about fucking everybody. The entire wrestling world. Seen that and universally fucking pissed on Battleground 2017. They're looking at the social media analytics and they're looking at the reviews and the critiques, right? The critics of the show. So they come back on Tuesday, 48 hours removed from Battleground, and they start to panic. How can we get back in the good graces with the WWE fans? What do we have to do so that people forget about Battleground? Well, I don't fucking know Brian James or P.S. Hayes or Old Man McMahon or Kevin Dunn. Don't forget about me. I don't know. Maybe Battleground shouldn't have even fucking happened. What you don't understand with the announcement that we got tonight, WWE is using Battleground as a crutch. They're using their own mistakes now to further bury themselves on Tuesday nights. You think because you're going to give me a Nakamura John Cena match after Battleground, you think I'm going to jump for joy and go out and buy popcorn and get my fucking soda pop ready? You think I'm going to enjoy that next week, right? I'm not. The fucking idiot's gonna enjoy it, because he doesn't know any better, but I'm not. You don't see what I see. I see WWE putting all those eggs in one basket because they know they fucked up. How can we get the smile back on the WWE fan? Oh, that's right. We'll book Nakamura and John Cena next week for free. Then I get some fucking idiot, right? First of all, number one, I tweeted out Nakamura and John Cena, not at SummerSlam, next week on SmackDown Live. This company is run by the biggest fucking idiots in the industry. Word for word, that was my exact tweet. PJ Black of Lucha Underground tweeted me because he obviously seen the hashtag SD Live for SmackDown Live. He tweeted me saying, ha ha ha. I found that to be quite enjoyable. That PJ Black, one of Lucha Underground's best, tweeted me. I also get the fucking idiot who tweets me, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? You know, you pay for your cable bill, so it realistically isn't free TV. This is the stupidity that I have to deal with. This is the stupidity that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Needless to say, that asshole was forever fucking banished to the bench. In whatever dimension the bench resides, he's there. Bring a blanket, bring a fucking book to read. It's gonna be long and lonely. Believe me. WWE is using Nakamura and John Cena to correct their fuck up. It's the first thing I see. It's the first thing I thought of. Number two, and this one might seem unpopular with the fucking people watching me, but with the people with brains, they'll realize that I'm smart and 100% correct in this assessment. Jinder Mahal is a fucking failure. I don't give a fuck about Punjab or India. I don't give a shit the potential money they make in India. I don't care. I don't. As a fan, I don't care. Jinder Mahal is a fucking failure as a WWE champion. You have this guy come out on Tuesday night, tonight on SmackDown Live, and nobody In the back, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan, not one fucking human being. And this is what I don't understand about the creative direction of this brand. How can you defend such fucking stupidity? Nobody in the back has the right mind to come out and state, well, Jinder, the last 4 pay-per-views that you were in, you kind of cheated your way to winning the WWE Championship. And you cheated your way to retaining the WWE Championship at every twist and turn. We even put you in a Punjabi prison match, and you still managed to get your fucking goon squad in the cage. And then out comes Great Khali, that nobody wants to see. Thank God we didn't see him tonight. Great Khali comes in, and you manage to cheat your way in a match that's supposed to keep people out of the fucking match. Nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. Then you got the fucking idiots, the analysts. Whoa, he's a heel. Oh, he's gonna cheat to win. He's a dirty heel. Every fucking match? How does that bring prestige to the WWE title? Then you got the fucking idiots. Oh, well, a superstar wasn't raised overnight. He wasn't made overnight. It takes time. Be patient. Listen. You're preaching the fucking choir over here. Be patient. In a day and age where people that watch WWE want instant gratification, I think 5 months is more than enough time for someone to be fucking patient. Guy's a joke. Then these fucking idiots on social media, because I fucking dig deep into social media, comparing Jinder Mahal to fucking Edge of all fucking people. They were telling me, oh, Jinder Mahal is the same thing as Edge. Edge wasn't born overnight as a superstar. Edge had more charisma in a strand of hair than Jinder Mahal has in his entire body. How can you even dare compare Edge to Jinder Mahal? I can't even hear Jinder Mahal when he talks. Edge had charisma. Edge had must-see written all over him. Jinder Mahal has get off my TV written all over him. Guy's a fucking joke. He's made the WWE title worse than it is. Yeah, he's so great as champion. We're doing big business in India. You give a shit about what you're doing in India, but your WWE title, which is the most prestigious title in the wrestling world, is your second best title on SmackDown Live. Third best title in the company. That big red fucking juicy fruit belt that Brock Lesnar's wearing around is more important than the WWE title at this state of the game. And don't tell me I'm wrong. No, but WWE wants to put John Cena, Schinsky, and Nakamura in a match next week on SmackDown Live. Why? Why? So, you all are okay with John Cena and Shinsuke Nakamura. A match in itself that should be for the WWE title at SummerSlam. You're okay with that match happening next week and the winner of that match fighting or gaining the rights to fight Jinder Mahal? Are you fucking kidding me? No, but the right booking decision would have been John Cena come out, stand face to face with Jinder Mahal, and talk about how he's brought down the prestige of the WWE title. John Cena's character reeks of bringing prestige back to the title and doing things right by the company. That's all he had to say. Mic drop, I'll meet you at SummerSlam, that's it. That would have made all the sense in the world. That would have made all the sense in the world. No, but instead we get a fucking match that is big enough to main event WrestleMania on free television with no fucking build. They haven't crossed paths. They haven't been in the same ring together. They haven't even been in the same fucking bathroom together to take a piss. Let alone get a cup of coffee. They probably don't even share the same locker room. But you want to put them in the ring together? Nothing in this company is special anymore. Nothing. This was one of those things. This was one of 3 things that this company has that is on their absolutely special / memorable list. Nakamura versus John Cena is one of them. The other one is Nakamura and Styles for the title at WrestleMania. The other one is probably Roman Reigns and John Cena. And I don't want to book it, I don't want to say it, but it reeks of fucking truth. That's the biggest match that John Cena can probably do for WWE right now. Just because of who he is and where they want Roman Reigns to be. I'm not going to overlook that. I'm not going to be a goon and downplay it. It's a WrestleMania match. It's big. You could probably even put fucking Nakamura and Brock Lesnar there too, because that's something I would still like to see. We got it with Joe and Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. Strowman versus Lesnar. Special. There's not many things in this company that are special anymore. But you're okay with seeing it for free on television. I don't understand you people. It's all about making money. It's all about, well, WWE's got to make their money. They're making their money. Why are you jeopardizing your product on television for a quick buck? For ratings that don't even move the needle. This match should not be happening. Cena is a megastar. Yes. So is Nakamura. He's not just for the indie marks and Japan. WWE hasn't built him up to this point to say, yeah, he's almost there. He's okay. The entrance alone makes him a megastar. He has megastar written all over him. If you haven't grasped that fact yet, then maybe you should start watching a little bit more. Now I'm going to try and look at this positively. Positively. Nakamura and John Cena next week. This, after SmackDown has fucking pretty much ruined Nakamura by repeated appearances on SmackDown Live, in tag team matches with AJ Styles, overexposing him just a little bit too much there, Brian James. Maybe this is a good thing to get him in the eyes and in the head of people watching at home who really don't know what Nakamura is all about. I understand putting him in the ring with John Cena might not be the most popular decision, but putting him in the ring with John Cena nonetheless, and having a great fucking 30-minute match come out of it, Nakamura might look good, and even better than he ever has, coming out of that match next week, if they want to go that route. If they want to go that route. But what happens if Nakamura beats John Cena? What happens with Nakamura and Jinder Mahal? You're going to have Nakamura fall victim to the same bullshit that Jinder Mahal's been playing for the last 5 months? With interference after interference after interference? Are you going to risk giving Nakamura a loss? Or are you going to give Nakamura the WWE Championship? Which to me is way too soon. Way too soon. Does WWE job out Nakamura next week to John Cena? That's something I don't think should ever happen. I've been very, very vocal about Nakamura remaining undefeated until he beats AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34 for the WWE Championship. And I stand by that sentiment. Nakamura cannot lose. He cannot lose. So what do we do next week? Do we get Nakamura beating John Cena? That's probably the most likely of decisions here. What does John Cena do at SummerSlam then? What does he do at SummerSlam? At this point, I don't even know. Do we get the AJ Styles John Cena match that they teased a couple of weeks ago, then what happens with Kevin Owens? Where does Kevin Owens fit into SummerSlam's plans? It's like WWE has just intertwined every fucking storyline that's been a major storyline on SmackDown Live, and we don't know where the fuck they're going. Instead of booking long term, this is the product of week by week booking. So say Nakamura wins next week. Nakamura beats John Cena. Nakamura goes on to fight Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship. Nakamura can't lose. He cannot lose! So what do? That's where Baron Corbin comes into play. It's got to be a reason why Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura have had an ongoing feud for a month, and somehow just miraculously it ended tonight. Ended tonight. Out of nowhere, just ended tonight. We got a disqualification on Battleground, and then for some odd reason, they didn't want to do what they did tonight at Battleground. They got 2 matches out of it instead of realistically it only being 1. Nakamura goes on to fight Jinder Mahal and beat Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam. I see the same thing that Seth Rollins did at WrestleMania 31 at SummerSlam. Nakamura is not pinned. Nakamura doesn't lose. Baron Corbin cashes in on Jinder Mahal, pinning Jinder Mahal, making it a late triple threat match and becoming the WWE Champion. That way, Baron Corbin is the new WWE Champion. It's off Jinder Mahal. Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin now actually have a reason to fight. They have a reason to actually be in a feud over the WWE Championship. And if come Survivor Series, come the end of the year, you want Baron Corbin to drop the title to Nakamura, I would be okay with that. As long as it all leads to Nakamura and Styles for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. As long as it leads to that. But I'm trying to look at it in all different angles. We know things for sure. Nakamura cannot lose. He cannot lose. And if he wins and goes on to SummerSlam, he can't lose there either. That's where Baron Corbin comes into play. That's what I'm going with. I don't agree with it. I don't think this is right. I think WWE is doing this for the wrong reasons. Realistically, this should be the SummerSlam main event. Anything less is criminal. Absolutely criminal. Who the fuck is Jinder Mahal? He's a nobody. And he's a failure. If you don't see that, then clearly you're not watching the same product that I am. And you're trying to make excuses where excuses really don't apply. He's a failure. He's made the WWE Championship the 3rd biggest championship in the company, where it should be 1. He's not anybody that's going to make the title more important. That's given. Look at what he's been doing. Look at what he's brought the WWE Championship down to. The experiment is over. Get it off of him. And let's start fresh and hit a reset. But I know some of you guys are excited about it. I don't necessarily agree with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see what happens next week. All I know is that Nakamura has been treated poorly on SmackDown Live. WWE is using this match next week to correct their fuck-ups. All because they put on a shitty pay-per-view, one of the worst of all time, on Sunday night. Now they want to get back into good graces with the WWE fans and kind of have people forget about what they seen on Sunday night with a Nakamura John Cena match. Oh, look, SmackDown Live's putting on good shows. No, they're not. It's much deeper than that. And you people need to be aware of that. And you know I don't come on here and just spew random bullshit. I watch, I assess, I sit, I hit record, and it comes out. I don't have any notes. I don't take notes. Off the cuff. Unscripted. It's exactly why the podcast is called Off the Script. There is no fucking script. I can end this fucking review right there because that's all that really fucking counted on this show. Let me know what you guys think about all that. Because right now I ain't happy. I ain't happy at all. SmackDown opened up with Kevin Owens, the new United States champion. Brags about winning the title back and says he can now go back to defending it with pride and the way that the title deserves. Therefore, tonight is the return of the Kevin Owens United States Open Challenge. That announcement was made tonight. The Open Challenge would then, therefore, start next week. AJ Styles comes out, says he wants his rematch for the United States title. Before AJ Styles even dove any further into what he wanted to say, Jericho's music, Chris Jericho, comes out and makes his return to SmackDown Live. Jericho says his return is here and shouts over and over and over at Owens, quiet, 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 like a young little child. Jericho says one more time and yells, quiet, at Kevin Owens. He's sick of hearing Owens yakking and talking and wants his rematch for the United States Championship tonight because it was Kevin Owens who took the title off Chris Jericho and left Chris Jericho laying in a pile of blood as Jericho was carted off on a stretcher in May. The last time they went one-on-one for the United States title. AJ says, not so fast. Jericho cuts him off saying, someone cut in front of him at the supermarket the other day. Do you know what happened to the man who cut me off at the supermarket the other day? AJ was like, let me guess, you put him on the list. Jericho says, no, I actually punched him in the face and put him in the walls of Jericho in aisle 7 in front of the corn. I laughed. I actually laughed at that line. That was funny. As for AJ, though, Jericho did indeed put him on the list. Owens, at this point, was just walking out of the ring. Nobody seemed to notice. As soon as Owens was about to just exit the arena, Jericho was like, Owens, where you going, you stupid idiot? Shane McMahon's music hits. As soon as Owens is about to go through the curtain, Shane McMahon comes out, cuts him off, and I thought Shane McMahon was going to make a triple threat match for SummerSlam. I'm like, oh my fucking God, another multi-person match at SummerSlam. Exactly not what I wanted. But Shane McMahon makes the triple threat match for tonight. Styles, Jericho, Owens for the United States Championship in the main event. Someone put a muzzle on JBL. All he kept saying was that it was the biggest main event of all time in SmackDown Live. Give me a fucking break. JBL needs to go. The guy is fucking AIDS to my ears. He is fucking god-awful. He is exactly the reason why this show sucks. Get him off of commentary. I am sick of hearing him. He's either that fucking stupid or somewhere in the back is feeding him lines that absolutely make me want to fucking cringe. Awful. If there was one change on a list of many that I would change to SmackDown Live, he'd be at the top of the fucking list. Get him away from Tom Phillips. Awful. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. Another match. Another match. And you know what? You know what? This crowd blew Philadelphia away. This match, whatever the fuck they did in Philadelphia, it blew that away. What was so difficult about this match that you couldn't do on Sunday night? I don't get it. It's like Nakamura and Baron Corbin got 1 hour of sleep before they actually hit the ring, and they were sleeping through the entire match on Sunday night. It's like they were two different people tonight. Nakamura looked energized, Baron Corbin looked good. It looks like they actually wanted to be there. Did Vince McMahon give everybody a fucking lashing? Did he take off his belt and fucking have everybody bend over? Did he punish everybody on Sunday night? It's like everybody felt like that. It's like everybody looked like they lost their fucking best friend. Like the family dog died. Nobody wanted to be there. Tonight, we actually got a good match. We actually got a good match. Nakamura knocks Corbin to the floor and got absolutely fucking decapitated with a lariat. Turned him inside out, folded him over like the fucking lady who folded my burrito at Chipotle a couple days ago. Nakamura made a comeback, obviously with some of his signature strikes. Missed the one Kinshasa he tried for. Went for a big kick to the head, countered with a choke slam, followed by some hard knees to the ribs. Baron Corbin then follows with a deep 6. Went for the end of days, that got broken up. Corbin tried to go for the same low blow that he used on Sunday at Battleground, but it only led to a Kinshasa from Nakamura, and it went for the pin at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Shinsuke Nakamura with a very, very good win and a good match over Baron Corbin. Why wasn't this done on Sunday night? I don't get it. Instead of giving Shinsuke Nakamura a win on pay-per-view, they give him a win on a random edition of SmackDown Live? I mean, does WWE even give a shit about pay-per-view anymore? All the more reason why I stated that Battleground shouldn't have even fucking happened. I mean, next week's show is bigger than Battleground ever was. So why are we getting a Battleground if you can easily book SmackDown Live to be pay-per-view worthy? Makes no sense. Naomi, interviewed by Renee Young. I think it was Renee Young. Doesn't really say, but who the fuck cares? They're all the same anyway. Naomi is ready to defend her women's title at SummerSlam, but Natalya interrupts her. Natalya brags about how awesome she is, but Naomi talks about how Natalya needs to get out of the dungeon of the past and get ready to feel the glow. I'm not excited about this at all. Soon after, Carmella comes in, holds up the briefcase. Keep it in the back of your mind. I'm still here. I got this. Watch your back. Becky, Charlotte, and by the way, one thing about the Women's Championship, why do they look so stiff? Really? Remember the old school titles? They were bendable. The women and the men wore the titles. It's like these women, they have the title. They just drape it over their shoulder. It looks like a fucking... It looks like a stiff fucking... I don't know. It just looks stiff to me. Really. There's no give. There's no bend to the belt. It looks like a fucking toy. What is it with these belts? Do they give them the belts off WWE Shop? Is it a replica belt? Is it even a real belt? Looks terrible. That was the kind of night I had. Complained about everything. Becky Lynch, Charlotte versus Tamina and Lana. Charlotte didn't speak on this night, so no robot voice. Let me tell you something here. And I'm not afraid to admit this. I don't care who knows her. I don't care who I know knows her. I don't care if you enjoy her. I don't give a shit if you think she's hot, sexy, the hottest woman alive. I don't care. Lana is god-awful. She does not belong in a ring. Get her away from a ring in a wrestling role and put her back with Rusev, please. Tamina is no better. They are both awful. Absolutely god-awful. This match was a fucking sloppy mess. Lana even got a chance of you can't wrestle. Lana is the antithesis of everything that WWE wants to stay away from when it comes to women's wrestling. She has nothing in common with the Beckys and the Charlottes and the Alexa Blisses and the Baileys. Nothing. Why is she even there? Oh, she's sex appeal. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Sasha, Alexa, Becky, they're hot. They have sex appeal. We don't need Lana in there wearing red lipstick and fucking looking like she's walking on the set of American Gladiators. We don't care. She sucks. Get her off the fucking television before she lands on a fucking t-shirt. Because it's coming. Lana tags herself in at the end, eats a big boot. 1, 2, 3. Becky seemed to have hurt her knee. Not sure if that's storyline purposes or if it was just playing up to the fact that this match was trying to tell a story. I don't know. She needed help getting out of the ring. Hopefully she's okay. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Big boot to Lana by Charlotte. Tamina then at the end of the match looked frustrated with Lana and leaves her on her own. Oh, why did you even associate yourself with such failure, Tamina? Holy shit. She did you dirty at Battleground and she fucking lost the tag team match with you guys tonight. Get rid of her. Dump her. Jinder Mahal's in the ring. Bragged about what he did on Sunday. Took 4 fucking guys to beat one Randy Orton inside a Punjabi prison. Yeah, you're some great champion, Mahal. And again, I stress, every week I will say the same thing. Put some fucking bass in your voice. When they put you in the fucking chamber and you came out looking like Nemesis from Resident Evil, did it alter your voice somehow? Guy's whispering like he's in a fucking business meeting doing a presentation. It's like he's whispering to his wife in bed while they have sex. Put some bass in your voice. You're a heel. You have a turban on. You're in America. You're the champion. Show me. Fucking shit. The modern day, and I'm going to use Starscream as an example here, the modern day Failuraha, whatever the fuck, Maharaja. How do you say failure in Punjab? He retained the title on Sunday, and he'll be defending it at SummerSlam. He demands an opponent for SummerSlam. Well, if Jinder Mahal is giving out demands, I have a demand of my own. You want a fucking opponent for SummerSlam, right? You're demanding a challenge for SummerSlam. How about I demand the Great Khali to be taken off WWE.com's roster page? I think that's a fair deal. Before he lands on a fucking t-shirt, too. John Cena comes out to interrupt Mahal. Mahal thinks Cena is going to call him out as an unworthy champion, but Cena has other ideas. John Cena says he respects how much Jinder Mahal cares about the title. Doesn't mean he's doing good by the title. And he wants to put him on notice. Mahal is facing Super Cena at SummerSlam, and it's going to be title number 17. Cena leaves after a very short exchange, where it should have ended there, and Cena should have said exactly what I said in the beginning of this show. Daniel Bryan cuts him off. As great as Cena is, he doesn't get to make the matches around here. Glad somebody said it. But at this point, this is the one match that did make sense. And if you book Cena to pretty much come out and use the verbiage that I used in the beginning of this show, it would have been fantastic and a great segue into their match at SummerSlam. So, Daniel Bryan, or WWE, has Daniel Bryan come out there and say it's going to be Nakamura versus John Cena next week, with the winner getting the title shot at SummerSlam. Just backtrack about 20 minutes and you'll see my booking ideas for Nakamura versus John Cena. Don't want to talk about it anymore because it's giving me a fucking migraine. Owens, backstage, livid at Shane McMahon that he's putting him in a triple threat match. Could they be teasing Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon at SummerSlam? At the end of the show, that was even more apparent that they might be heading in that direction. Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English and Mike Kanellis. This match went 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Helluva kick to Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis and the experiment that is the power of love is a fucking failure. So Mike Kanellis has 3 matches in WWE, 2 of which he has been pinned. Back down to NXT you go, Mr. Kanellis, where you should have been all along. This was never going to get over on SmackDown Live when the WWE had no idea who this man even was. They didn't even know he existed. So why is he on SmackDown Live? And then Vince McMahon wants to blame Mike Kanellis for not getting over. Maybe you should look at yourself and realize that, you know what, we fucked up here. We put this guy on television with no promo packages, with nothing but fucking boring fucking skits and segments on television, most of which appeared as WWE.com exclusives and not in front of the live television crowd. No, but Mike Kanellis is a failure. Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger, I will say this about their duo. I wouldn't mind these guys vying for the tag team titles. I like this makeup. I like this team. Sami Zayn, Ty Dillinger, they got nothing else to do. They're one and the same. 2 underdogs. Why don't you just band together and overcome the odds? Why don't you go for the tag team titles? I think that'd be great. I'd love to see a Sami Zayn, Ty Dillinger versus Usos match. I think that'd be fantastic. I think they'd be out of this world. What if Luke Harper and Eric Rowan get back together and take the titles off the New Day? Sami Zayn, Ty Dillinger versus Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. I think that'd be great. Eric Harper. That's where my fucking mind is right now. Eric Harper. Doesn't even fucking matter. They're not even on television. Probably mess up their own fucking names as well, eating fucking Titus Catering all night. They don't know where they are. New Day coming out for their celebration. Big E does his shtick in the back. He does the entrance. But the Usos jump the New Day as Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston come out to start their celebration. Before the entrance was even made, the Usos left them laying. They attacked the tag team champions from behind. Big E coming out late, last, trying to help. He was destroyed as well. No help there from Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston because they got their ass kicked. That was a great attack. That was a great attack. The Usos did exactly what they had to do. They are pissed, and they want the titles back. Should be good shit going into SummerSlam. I'm really enjoying the Usos. I would have never took the belts off them at Battleground. Nakamura was interviewed by Renee Young. He says that Cena won't be able to see him next week, but he'll see Jinder at SummerSlam. U.S. title triple threat match, Jericho, Styles, Owens. Now, before I get into the match and the outcome of this match, there was news following Battleground, and I figured we'd talk about it here because why not? It has to do with all these United States Championship situations with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. So, Kevin Owens won the United States Championship at Battleground. Everybody was shocked. People were crying. People were confused. People were upset. Why? Nobody knew why. I'm the only one who thought it was the right decision. AJ Styles, to me, never should have been the United States Champion. Not the way I would have booked SummerSlam. There was a ton of talk over the past few days about the finish of Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles at Battleground. The match saw AJ get pinned by Owens for what felt like 5 seconds. As a result, Owens was the new United States Champion. Very confusing to everybody watching. Why did AJ lose the title so soon after winning it at Madison Square Garden? The broadcast did not show a replay of the finish, and the announcers seemed confused. What the fuck is going on? According to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer Radio, that finish was not the original plan when Battleground started. Meltzer says he doesn't know if Vince McMahon changed his mind during the show or there was simply a mistake between Styles and Owens, but the original plan was Styles to retain the title. This is a collaborated decision by the Smart Money that came in about a half an hour before the show. Styles retaining his title was the heavy favorite. This was the only match that the Smart Money got wrong at Battleground. Certainly a strange finish to the match considering AJ had more than enough time to kick out. A fan also caught footage of AJ after the match talking to the referee, very, very visibly upset. Maybe this wasn't the planned finish. Or maybe AJ was just committed to selling this loss in front of the live crowd. Regardless, it appears that this will continue and the feud going into SummerSlam will be moving forward. Now we come to tonight, where WWE probably seen the botch finish and they got the title right back on the man that they didn't want to lose the title. Because tonight AJ Styles, again, won the United States Championship. He is now a 2-time United States Champion. This was a very good match. A very good match. Not really the most exciting thing you'll see. If you've seen one triple threat match in WWE, you've seen them all. But this was a very good match. Styles charged at Jericho in the corner, went for a phenomenal forearm. Jericho drop kicked him out of midair. Beautiful spot. Owens then gave Jericho a super kick and a pop-up powerbomb. Very, very close near fall. I thought, me personally, that sequence was it. I thought Owens was going to win the match and retain the championship. Owens climbed to the top rope, landed I love his frog splash, by the way, landed a big frog splash. Styles entered, threw Owens off of Jericho, and then made the cover and stole a victory. So Owens' frog splash pretty much landed a victory for AJ Styles. AJ Styles regained the United States Championship, got the belt right back to where they wanted it all along. Owens at the end of the match threw a fucking fit, threw the televisions off the announce table, throwing monitors, chairs in frustration. He told everybody in the crowd to shut up and listen to him. This is not fair. He said this isn't fair that Jericho showed up out of nowhere. It wasn't fair that Shane McMahon gave him a match and forced him to defend his championship in a triple threat match. He said it's not fair that Styles stole his title. He told the fans that it's not fair that they dislike him because he's better than they will ever be. So he said what is fair is AJ Styles giving him a one-on-one match next week. So it's official. We got Nakamura and Cena, and we got Styles versus Owens again for the United States Championship. The way that Owens has been acting in the last 24 hours, from winning the title to now, It looks like WWE might be setting up Owens versus Shane McMahon in one of those disgruntled employee storylines going into SummerSlam. I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind that at all. But where does that leave AJ Styles? Maybe Rusev enters the United States Championship picture? What does Randy Orton do at SummerSlam? A lot of questions yet to be answered on SmackDown Live. I don't know where they're going with any of this. Monday Night Raw, to me, I'd be the first to fucking tell you. I hate Monday Night Raw. I think Monday Night Raw is fucking garbage. I think Monday Night Raw needs a complete overhaul. But I know wrestling when I see it, and I know things that make sense when I see it. Raw is making sense of a lot of things. Raw shows have been better than SmackDown Live. Raw's direction for SummerSlam is a whole hell of a lot better than what SmackDown's doing. SmackDown seems like they're fucking lost. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. We only have 2 set matches on SmackDown Live. Tag team titles and the Women's Championship. Everything else is, I don't know. I just don't know. That is your SmackDown Live review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you seen the fucking passion to come out of this motherfucker. I hope I made sense. I hope I made valid reasons as to why I just disagree with a lot of shit. I'm here to make you open your eyes. I'm here to make sure you see what I'm seeing. Enough being blinded by WWE. It's time for you to wake up and start making sense of what you're watching. Don't just take what they give you and eat it. It's okay to spit it up. It's okay to say when it's not good. Be fair. The fair thing to do is tell them that the show sucks when it sucks. When we see something that we're unhappy with, tell them that you're unhappy. Explain to your friends, to your colleagues, to your coworkers, to YouTube, to your audience that it sucks. Otherwise, you're going to end up being the reason why the show is going to continue failing each and every week, no matter how much money they're making. 2017 may be the year WWE makes the most money, but it's also the same year in which they put on some of the worst television in company history. With the best roster that they've ever had. Go figure. See you guys tomorrow with some more content on the channel. If you enjoyed the fucking video, 2,000 likes on this motherfucker. Do it. See you guys later.